too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Following the penalty, Montgomery. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here. Going up the gun, Montgomery. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Trying to hurry to the line on the very outskirts of field goal range. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And this one is right down the middle. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off. Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here come the Lions now. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it after the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs. Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now the game reaches OT. Every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session. Tense moments in overtime of a Super Bowl. Remember, a touchdown doesn't yet clinch it as they come up on 2nd down. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Well, if you like drama, especially in the biggest of all games, we are back for the 2nd overtime now in the Super Bowl. A good opening drive so far here in overtime, looking to put the pressure on with a touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And down to the 36-yard line here. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to him.
And he gets it down to the 32. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And off comes to Montgomery. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. The OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. I think we can safely call this one of the greatest games ever played as we now head to a 3rd overtime of this Super Bowl. They are into field goal range, but definitely thinking touchdown as they come up 1st and 10. A give. This is Montgomery. Things now, Charles, looking pretty good here. A great opportunity to try to cash in for 6 on the opening possession of overtime.
And what I'm liking, Brandon, is what I see down on the sidelines. I see a defense huddled up and ready to go, already preparing for their opportunity to go on the field and close out this game.
Open to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. Now a run with Montgomery. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 9 yards there on a touchdown run. And Charles, that touchdown alone doesn't win him the game anymore with the rule changes in overtime of the postseason, but they still went down, scored, got the job done, and now they put it in the hands of their defense.
And with the other side now guaranteed an overtime possession, getting that score was vital. The pressure's now on their opponent, and their defense, they have to play off the momentum the offense generated. One stop, and they end this game.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, welcome back to the millions watching nationally and around the world. Boy, have you been in for a treat. An all-time classic as now we go to the 4th.